show your adoration and devotion to your parents. And I know I've said this before, but we live in a world, and I get emotion telling you this, we live in a world in which many of us bring our older parents from our home countries for whatever reasons. And we have them sometimes living in an apartment all alone. Even though they may have social help, we get caught up in our work and our lives and social circles and the parties, and we leave them alone and we do not even visit. And I've seen this many times. My wife and myself, we go to different mandirs, and every once in a while someone would tell us of older parents, and we'd visit. And we visited this one 86-year-old mother, and we prayed and we talked, and I asked her, after we were done praying and doing Sandhya, we asked her, Mataji, you live all the way here. How often does your parents visit? And with a shaking voice, she answered, son, I'm all alone. No one visits me. And I tell you this, it broke my heart. This sweet, kind old mother had many children and few dozen grandchildren living right here in New York. And no one visited her. How can we be so unkind, unhuman? Many of you have heard me say this. I feel so strongly about this that I say it whenever I can. My fellow souls, what we have shown to our mother, if we have shown to our mother the gratitude and the thanks and the caring they so deserve, if I ask you that question and you answer with a resounding yes, good for you, you are a good child. If, however, that question leaves any bit of doubt in your mind that you may not have shown all you could have to your parents, I say, make a wrong right. If your parents are still around, visit them. Pay homage to them. If your parents aren't around, visit others, other older parents, other mothers, other fathers, and show them your love. You can still make up for those that you have not done before. By doing so, my dear fellow souls, you'll be making yourself a more complete, whole, and true human being, a true child of God. Now, a few more teachings from the Vedas about the importance of the Hindu woman, the Aryan woman, the Vedic woman. A woman like this mother, Mataji Bhojwatie. Yajurveda goes, Murdhasi radruva asi, dharuna dhatri asi dharani, ayushetva virchasetva, krishyetva kshamayatva. O woman, Murdha, you are excellent. Thou art excellent and brilliant like the sun. Thou art like the illustrious sun, Dhruva, pure and firm you are. You are Dharuna, she who raises and nourishes progeny. In this case, Mataji, entire society is hers. She takes care of entire society. You are like one, you're Dhartri, one who maintains and nourishes Dharani and supports like the earth. You are like the nourishing earth, O mother. We acknowledge you, O mother. Ayushe, for longevity, for life. We wish you long life, O Mataji Bhojwatie. You are like food and life-giving substance to us. Mataji Bhojwatie is a living, breathing example of selflessness. She has, as you have heard from many others, opened her doors to those who need. Even strangers, she don't know them, but somebody recommended, oh, this person has no place to go. I know people come from Guyana and their relatives didn't want them. Guess who took them in? Mataji Bhojwatie. And they stayed for weeks and months. I make joke with her, I say, this is Hotel Mami. She leads by example, which is the only way to lead. She shows caring and understanding that other leaders talk about. She lives this selfless life which most others only talk about and do not practice. She always encourages others to exercise and stay in shape. And I hope you guys didn't take it off, because on her left wrist, she has a Fitbit, counting her steps every day. And I guarantee you that if there's 100 of you with Fitbits here, she's got more steps than most of you. The Rig Veda says, Aham kaduraham murdha, aham ukra vivachani, mamedanu kratumpati, sehan aya upachare. This mantra tells us how the Aryan woman thinks and asserts herself proudly to society. And I personally have heard how Mataji defends not only her own children, but children of Mandir. Oh, we have to give our children opportunities to do this and do Havan and do this and do that. She fights for them. And this mantra says, she proudly asserts to the society, I am the banner of the community. Ketuhu, banner, flag. I am intelligent. I am proud head and leader of the family. Murdha, head, leader, heroine, guide. That Mataji Bhojwatie. I am Kratum, intelligence, wisdom, good behavior, great performer. She asserts to herself, the Aryan woman, every single one of you. Veda says that this is how you ought to think about yourself. With pride. I am Vivachani, eloquent speaker, glorious leader. Sehan Aya, who conquers enemies, my enemies and the enemies of my children and the people I hold dear. I am the victorious, like the queen of the community. This mantra talks about the importance of the Aryan woman. Don't you feel good hearing how your mantra tells you how you should be proud of that Aryanness within you? The power, the teachings of our Vedas. That the Aryan Hindu woman is a leader who proudly leads in her community by being and by doing, by being that person of example and by leading by example, not by saying and not doing. Swami Dayanand Saraswati taught us of equality of women, and he fought for equality of women. We hold our mothers and our daughters in high regard. And by the way, we should, any parent who have not taught their daughters how to defend themselves in this world is doing an injustice to your Aryanness and your daughters. We ought to teach our daughters how to defend themselves. I'll tell you this, my daughter Vashti Devi, you should see her put on the heavy bag gloves and hit the heavy bag in my basement. I'm scared. Our daughters, our mothers, our sisters, Their words carry equal weight, and this is how it should be in our mandirs, where our mothers and daughters are treated with respect and second to none. This is what Swami Dayananda Saraswati fought for. We bow to our women, our mothers, our sisters, our daughters. Today we pay homage to you, each and every one of you. Mataji Bhojwatie is celebrating her 75th birthday today, and she is more active than most of us in promoting and defending the welfare of her children. And she does this selflessly, not for money, not for fame, not for glory, and not for positions in Mandir. She does what she does because that is who she is. Genuine, caring, a selfless child of God. She is indeed a true Aryan, a defender of our Vedic values. Rig Veda. Mama putra shatruhano atho me duhita virat uta aham asmi sanjaya patyau me shloka uttamaha. Mother proud of her children. The Aryan mother says, my sons are, my putra, my sons are shatruhanaha, destroy